bringing up issues of a commission of inquiry to see whether the officers slept on the job and which officers slept on the job. So they contradict themselves. But in the moment, somebody else has been damaged. The nation, Nigeria's regulation, its church is suffering right now, people are not worshipping. These people who are out here in their thousands are out here because they want to see him free. Why? They are thirsting for the word of God. Mackenzie.
Hesabu ya mwanadamu yatakikana ndiye marehemu imefariki. Hesabu ya kwako ni kwamba niwe mzima, wewe ukashinda. Hesabu ya mwanadamu nisiwe mtu. Hesabu yako.
Somebody is trying to connect Pastor Ezekiel with crimes against humanity, abduction, fraud, and all these things. You see, when you try to compare the two, there is the Mackenzie and Ezekiel. Whatever Pastor Ezekiel is doing is out in the open. He is always on TV, he is on Facebook, he is in crusades, and his church is open. But whatever the other person does, maybe it is done in the forest. But as for Pastor Ezekiel, we know he is a clean man. And also ourselves, we cannot come out to support somebody that we know has gray areas. We know he is clean, we know he is straight, and we know this honorable court may deliver a judgment that is going to cause us to go on our knees to thank God, because truth shall be known and truth shall set this country free. I've been with Pastor Ezekiel almost on a daily basis, and he's not bitter about everybody or about anybody, and he's just sent me to tell those that are praying for him that we should continue praying for justice, not only for him, but to pray for the justice of everybody whose rights may be downtrodden. And also he says we should pray for the government. In fact, Pastor Ezekiel has a feeling that whosoever is behind this could be misinformed about what he is doing. And he says after all is said and done, maybe somebody will come out and say, forgive me because I didn't know what I was doing. Otherwise, we are here to stand with the truth with Pastor Ezekiel, and you know by the end of it all, he's going to be vindicated and he is going to be set free. We trust in the justice of the court, and so far, so good. We bless the name of the Lord. Kazi ya Bwana
akinita nitaitika, itafanya kazi ya Bwana. Bwana Yesu, fanya kazi, fanya. Ni wengi walioitwa, ni wengi ambao umewaita. Wakati mwingine ni ngumu kuelewa, lakini nafahamu umeniita. Katika safari hii mwito ni ngumu na miba kuna kukosa kwa kiwango kikubwa. Kuna majeraha ndani ya mwito, majeraha ya wapendwa, majeraha ya watumishi wa Mungu wenzangu. Ni machungu sana. Wakati mwingine ninawaza kuacha, wakati mwingine nachoka sana, wakati mwingine ya nyumbani yananizidi, lakini naomba unitie nguvu nimalize salama. Naomba Roho wako aniongoze katika safari, mwisho wangu uwe mzuri kuliko mwanzo. nisije nikaleta aibu katika msalaba. Ili nijiaibishe lakini nisiaibishe msalaba. Wewe uliyenifilia ukiwa uchi nikufananishe.
We shall be waiting for the directions of the court. If the court will be inclined to hear us for 2 minutes, and the state responds in 2 minutes, that input is factored into the ruling. Will be glad.
Hata kama iko na mazito, asante ni kwa ajili ya neema. Asante ni kwa ajili ya kulinda. Heshima na utukufu.
We have all intended, if you look at the file before you, you have only the Republic versus Ezekiel Odero. No other person has sought any leave to appear before you. The issue before you, Your Honor, is that we want the ruling that we intended to give, the ruling that we have assembled to be given the first preference and place.
Ukilinganisha yale ambao umenifanyia na yale ambao nimefanya, sistahili hata kuinua macho yangu kutazama, hata kuinua mikono yangu na kukuabudu.
Can you imagine someone saying you have just got community?
Na nyumba yangu kuniponya utasa, kunipa watoto.
Jana, I have firm instructions from the client that him being a man of God, a peace-loving citizen, he has prayed over this matter and he has instructed us we abandon that application and we proceed to allow the court to render its ruling. So that he will deal with the ruling as it has been delivered.
Ezekiel Odero was arrested on the 27th of April this year and was presented before this court on the morning of the 28th of April in line with Article 49(1)(f) of the Constitution of Kenya, which provides that an arrested person has the right to be brought before a court as soon as reasonably possible, but not later than 24 hours after being arrested, or if the 24 hours end outside court hours, or on a day that is not an ordinary court day, at the end of the next court day. The respondent is now faced with the application, with the applicant's notice of motion, dated 28th of April 2023, which is expressed to be brought under Article 49(1)(f) G of the Constitution of Kenya, Section 123A of the CPC, Cap 75 Laws of Kenya, Persons Deprived of Liberty Act, number 23 of 2014, Section 33 of POTA, the Prevention of Terrorism Act, number 30 of 2012, and all other enabling provisions of the law, and which seeks the following orders. A, that the respondent be detained at Makupa Police Station for a period of 30 days, so as to enable the investigation team to complete investigations and submit the police file to the DPP for review.
Watumishi wa Mungu wenzangu, ni machungu sana. Wakati mwingine ninawaza kuacha.
The specifics of the investigations the state wishes to complete as per the submissions of the state, are not disclosed, save for the intention to record the statements of witnesses. That being the case, this court will in the premises take it that the time sought is for purposes of recording witness statements. In my view, then, 30 days are sought for that exercise will be manifestly excessive. I opine that it will be sufficient for the investigators to carry out the exercise in a much shorter period of time, considering that the same goes to the very root of a constitutional right, the right to liberty. It is adequate that the respondent has been informed through the instant application and supporting affidavit the reason or reasons for detention in line with Article 49(1)(g) of the Constitution, having been brought before this court within 24 hours of his application. In the result, being of the foregoing information and being of the belief that the state or police have continued to make good use of the period of about 5 days during which the respondent has been in police custody at Makupa and Port police stations in Mombasa, I will allow the state's motion dated 28 April 2023 in the following terms. That the respondent shall be detained at Port police station Mombasa for a period of 7 days, which period shall run from the 27th of April 2023, being the date that he was arrested and placed in police custody. For avoidance of doubt, the detention period herein shall lapse on the 4th May 2023 at 0900 hours.
Your Honor, we are for the respondent. Probably the state can highlight, because the state is here, under which authority have they closed the church and also the TV station. Probably they might be telling us on the basis of that. We don't need to go to another court, because the state has not dragged our plant to any other court. It is this court. Probably, Your Honor, the state can highlight on those two issues, and if they run away from it, then let the whole world know that the utterances of public officers on TV were illegal. They were not formed by any authority, by the judiciary.
When there is a fundamental right, and that one of worship is one, to go and try to stop a fundamental right, somebody must go to court. For you to go to court, then you must get orders. Those orders are the ones that then you serve on the person whose fundamental right you want to stop. But as you do that, you must also give that person a chance to be able to respond. In this particular instance, nothing has happened. If the state can, the reason why fundamental rights are there is to prevent excesses of the state, and this is an excess.
Nilinde jinsi mwana simba ulinda mtoto wake.
Let me tamper it slowly, that it is discriminatory, religious discrimination from the state in terms of how they are handling the Christian faith.
Your Honor, at this point we just want to put on record as a very victim, so that we can then be able to participate in any further proceedings.
We cannot abuse the process of this honorable court as it states, or as the DPP. We have a duty under the law to make such application, but the very least is that it is going to be malicious or for any ulterior motives. Your Honor, so that as you give that clarification, it cannot be a bar in advance that we cannot bring an application that we are entitled to bring under the law.
Don't put this on record, Your Honor, but when the state says that, like,
Why don't they
I'm shocked that the state is saying that they cannot abuse power or malicious, and yet this is routine. This is in their DNA, but not on level.
Thank you so much. So the court shall rise.
Na watumishi wa Mungu wenzangu, ni machungu sana. Wakati mwingine ninawaza kuacha, mwingine nachoka sana, wakati mwingine ya nyumbani.
Baba, katika jina la Yesu Kristo, tumekuwa tukitegemea tangu haya mambo yalipoanza, na kushukuru kwa sababu ya yale mawakili wanaenda kutuambia. Baba, unaenda kuwabariki. Bariki mahali hapa Shanzu Local. Bariki askari wote ambao tumeweza kuingiana na wao. Bariki hata wote ambao wameprosecute Pastor Ezekiel. Bariki hata mawakili ambao wamemtetea. Bariki hata prosecution ambayo imekuwa kinyume. Baba, tuko hapa kutangaza amani ndani ya nchi ya Kenya, na haki itakuwa ngao na ulinzi. Tunasema ni asante,
ili angalau mimi nitumike siku moja niwe mtu. Naomba unijalie neema nimalize salama. Nipe nguvu nifanye hii kazi, hata kama iko na mazito. Asante ni kwa ajili ya neema. Asante ni kwa ajili ya kulinda. Heshima na utukufu.